Bulldogs have won the toss. They have chosen to defer. The Lions will receive.
It was so cool. They do dances. It is great. Oh, you guys are so cool. We actually are live, yeah. Sorry. No one talk. Sorry, my bad. No way. Hey guys, we're super live, so we need to stay quiet. Check, 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 check. What am I hearing? Am I hearing myself somewhere? Check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
That hurts so bad.
Hey, we need to get cameras.
That hurts so bad.
Yeah, our cameras turned to exterior.
Yeah.
So we are good to go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lion Letterman broadcast here in Jay, Oklahoma, this rainy Friday evening. Tonight's matchup with your Grabit Lions will be the Jay Bulldogs, bringing in a 1-2 record. Were defeated last week by Grove. Gravette, of course, coming in with a 1-1 record with that week 1 overtime win over Ozark, and that disappointing loss last week in Boonville to the Bearcats. So tonight from the Bulldogs, they will line up in a spread offense more than likely, run a lot of outside zones, some possible counter trays, power plays, and off those power plays, look for some play action to develop. Once again, we check. Are we good? No? Okay.
Number 33, Becerra will kick it off for the Bulldogs.
Okay, are we getting sound? Can you give me a check 1 2, check 1 2?
Check 1 2, check 1 2. We good?
No, are you?
We good?
I don't see it. I need my feedback.
So, Brandon Ballard, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the inconvenience with the sound. Jay will kick off. Grabit will receive. Jay did win the toss. They deferred to the second half.
Returns it for the Lions. Finally brought down there by number 24, Culver.
Ballard on about a 47-yard return for the Lions. So Gravette will start off with great field position here. Once again, Kelby Roberts be the quarterback for the Lions. So first play, Roberts has trips to his right, O'Brien to his right. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien will make one cut. Pick up about 3 or 4 yards for the Lions from the first play from scrimmage.
Number 10 on the carry, met their first by number 6, Bang.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Lions.
Gain of 3 on the carry. 2nd down and 7.
Gravette back out on the football, trips to his right, single receiver at the bottom of your screen. O'Brien next to him. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to fire. So that's number 14, Logan Rachel. It's going to fall incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
Pass is dropped by number 14. Coverage by Hodge. Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 7 for the Lions here from the Bulldog 30-yard line. Roberts will be under center here. Lions in a strong formation. Twins to his left. He'll take the snap. Pitch it to O'Brien. O'Brien looking to get outside. Makes 1 cut, 2 cuts. Falls forward, and the Grabit Lions are going to have a first down. So move the chains here.
Number 10 on the carry.
A great job by O'Brien right there. Being patient, waiting for his blocks.
The run is
using his burst of speed to pick up a first down. So Grabit quickly back on the ball. Roberts in a pistol shotgun formation. O'Brien right behind him. Twins to each side. He's going to take the snap. Hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien will pick up a couple of yards there for the Lions.
Number 10 on the carry.
Grabit moving quickly. Trying to set a tempo here. The offensive side of the ball.
Brings up 2nd down and 8.
So once again, play is in. Roberts has trips to his right. That is Dylan Gruber joined to his left in the backfield. Roberts will take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Gruber. Gruber makes 1 cut, 2 cuts, breaks a couple of tackles. Depending on the spot with his forward progression there. It looks like he will be just inches short of the first down.
Met there by several Bulldogs. Brings up 3rd down and short.
So call it 3rd and inches for the Lions here. Grab it quickly. Back up on the football. Ball's in play. Roberts will be under center in I formation. Gruber behind him. He's going to get the first down himself on a quarterback sneak. So that'll bring up 1st and goal for Grabit here on the opening possession.
Number 11. Skip for
Rather quickly bringing in another unit. Because they're going big here. Bailey Soule in the backfield with him. Grabit in a power eye look here. Roberts is going to take the snap, open up to Soule. Soule's going to be met in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 1.
Met there by Fisher in the backfield.
So Grabit going back with more skill set here. O'Brien back out on the field.
2nd down and go.
Mormon as well. So Robertson like a pistol strong set. I believe that's Deaton lined up to his left. Brady Mormon motion right to left. He's going to hand it to Mormon. Mormon's going to look to get upfield. Gets a block on the outside. I believe that's from O'Brien, and he's going to score. So with 9:21 in the first quarter left to play, Lions strike first. Just trying to get to the outside. Mormon's patient. O'Brien picked up the block for him. Mormon used his speed to get to the end zone. So this will bring number 4, Roberto Barrios, in to attempt the extra point for the Lions. Snap's going to be mishandled. Okay, that's number 88, Mason Martinez.
Finally got down there by number 6, Bang.
Going to try to pick the ball up and run it in.
No good.
So the point after attempt will fail, but with 9:21 remaining in the first quarter, Grabit strikes early, and they lead 6-0.
It's Grayson. Gotcha.
Still good here on audio?
Can you get on?
Again for the Bulldogs, Simpson, Bain, Hodge. Kicking away for the Lions, number 4.
So kickoff team out on the field for the Lions. Roberto Barrios going to tee the ball up. Kick it away to the Bulldogs. It's going to be important here for the Grabit defense to establish some momentum on the defensive side of the ball as well, as they just did on that opening drive with the ball. As you know, last week, a little disappointing on that side. A lot of missed tackles. But it is a new week. Let's have an official timeout here for Barrios to re-tee the ball. Little windy condition here tonight. Rain coming in from the side. Should be getting a break from it here soon. The ball's ready. Barrios' kick is away. They'll be fielded about the 22-yard line. By number 1, Jesse Hodge. He's going to get it up to about the 32, so the Bulldogs will take over from there.
With their first by number 28 and 32 for the Lions.
I believe, oh, no, I'm out. I can't hear myself at all. I believe Grayson Brown is finally here with me. Grayson.
Yeah.
All right. Had a few technical difficulties going on here. This is our first week with headsets. So Jay comes out. First snap, they're going to hand off to number 22, Stormy Taylor. He's going to be their main guy taking most of the carries tonight.
With their first by number 32.
He's 5'11", 210 pounds, according to my roster here. So it's going to be important for Gravette to wrap up on the initial contact, take him to the ground. So Jay quickly back on the ball. 2 in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, hand it back off to Taylor. Taylor's going to get uphill. He's going to have a first down for the Bulldogs.
Taylor on the
call it a gain of about 12 there.
By number 20 for the Lions. That's good for a Bulldog first down.
So Jay quickly back up on the ball. It's number 15, Gabe Simpson, your quarterback. He's going to hand it right back off to Taylor, and he's going to pick up about 2 or 3 for the Bulldogs. Gunnar Berger and Drew Hendren there on the stop.
On the carry, met their first by number 57. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Call it 2nd and 7 here for the Bulldogs. Their plays in quickly. Simpson in shotgun with Taylor next to him. He's got a trips bunch formation to his right. He's going to take the snap, fake it to Taylor, stay in the pocket. Look to throw. He's going to scramble, get upfield a little bit, make one move.
Simpson on the carry.
Made Brett Callahan miss right there in the open field. He's going to pick up enough for a first down.
There to meet him first. First down for the Bulldogs.
So Jay quickly back up on the ball. Simpson in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, hand it right back off to Clary. He's going to put his head down, get going downhill, pick up about 5.
Carry met their first by number
Looks right there that Drew Hendren went a little bit too far upfield on that one.
Gain of 4 on the carry, brings up 2nd down and 6.
So Bulldogs moving the ball into Grabit territory at 2nd down and 6 from the Grabit 36. 7:25 remaining in the first quarter. Simpson in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, fake to Clary and try to get a little dump pass to Jesse Hodge.
Simpson's fastball is incomplete.
Some miscommunication there. Grayson Hodge wasn't even looking at his quarterback.
Hodge brings up 3rd down.
So let's call it 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Rain has finally slowed down here a little bit. And that's good for us up here on top of the press box here in Jay. So Simpson back out in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, take a 3-step drop, look to throw it out into the flats at Clary, but it is at his feet. Possibly wet ball condition there, Grayson.
Definitely.
Brings up 4th down.
With a wet football tonight, look for both sides of the ball to just go quick routes here and possibly catch coils and throws for Kilby Roberts and letting his receivers work and get some yaks. So Jay's going to come back out in punt formation, 4th down here.
Sanford will punt it away from the Bulldogs.
32, Levi Sanford back in punt
Back deep
formation
for
for
the
the Bulldogs.
Lions.
Brady Mormon will be back deep to return. Clean snap. He's going to rugby style it to his left. He's going to hit it about the 5, and Jay had it at the 2-yard line. It appears the ref will mark it dead at the 1-yard line for the Bulldogs. So good punt there. Gravette has a small margin for error here on the offensive side of the ball. Yep. Well, it was marked at the 1, my apologies. It did trickle into the end zone, so the Gravette will take over at the 20. So Gravette back with the football here. 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Roberts is going to come out in an I formation. That's O'Brien in the backfield. Deaton your fullback. Deaton's going to motion to his left. Roberts is going to open up, hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to have the corner, make one move. He's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Number 10 on the carry ran out of bounds by Bang.
It was number 6, King Bang, pushing O'Brien out of bounds there for the Bulldogs.
I saw number 77, Nelson Payne, for the Lions. With the main block on that, definitely did a good job until the secondaries got in there.
So Gravette quickly back up on the ball. Roberts has trips to his right, O'Brien to his left. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien, let him see if he can get outside. O'Brien does have the edge. He's going to keep going until he's forced out of bounds. Call to pick up about 13 or 14 for O'Brien there.
By Simpson.
If anything, this is a good sign from the start here for Grabit the last 2
Especially
weeks.
coming from last week. We didn't have much run game at all, so this is definitely bumping it up a little.
I agree. So Roberts quickly in with the play from Coach Harrelson. He's in a pistol set. Brady Morgan's going to motion from his right to his left. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien, who's got a seam. He's going to be caught right at his ankles. Otherwise, he's sprinting towards the end zone there.
Number 10 on the carry, finally brought down by Taylor.
But it will be enough for a first down, so Gravette will move the chains.
First down.
Play in quickly. Back in that pistol set. This is Groover this time taking the handoff. Groover's going to break a couple of tackles, keep fighting forward before he's gang tackled down at about the 41-yard line. So that run will be good enough for another Gravette first down.
We're just moving up the chains tonight on the offense.
So far, so good. We need to keep it rolling.
The result of the run is good enough for another first down.
Gravette quickly back on the ball. Roberts in shotgun, 2 tight ends. It's going to be a draw play for Roberts. He's going to make one man miss. He's got the edge. Flag down on the play. Roberts is going to outrun every Bulldog defender, but there is a flag down back at about the 33-yard line. I'm not really sure what that was there.
For a touchdown.
If anything, it looked like Groover was in the area, and I didn't see him do anything. And that is what the call will be. It will be a legal block in the back on Groover.
Against the Lions.
I don't necessarily agree with that call. I watched everything happen right there.
That's bad.
So that'll erase the touchdown. I guess that's why they call it a road game. Nobody up here saw anything. But we do have an excellent view up here on top of the press box.
The result of the penalty brings up first down and 11.
So we'll replay first down here. First and 11 for the Lions back at the 43. 6:24 remaining in the first quarter. Roberts under center. He's going to send Deaton in motion to the backfield. O'Brien, his single back. He's going to hand it off to O'Brien and make a couple of moves. He's going to pick up about 7 there.
Number 10 on the carry. Finally brought down by 22.
One thing you notice a little different, Groover and O'Brien both running the ball very hard, getting downhill this week.
Definitely, it's helping them with the offensive line blocking very well tonight so far.
So Gravette quickly back up on the ball. Bulldogs rushing to get some of their 12th man off the field. Roberts in a pistol set. O'Brien directly behind him to the top of your screen. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to O'Brien. He's going to make a couple of moves, lower his shoulder, and he's going to have a first down for the Lions.
Number 10 on the carry, brought down by Simpson. Good for a Lions first down.
So Gravette just kind of moving the ball at will here on the ground. Roberts has twins to his left, I formation. He's going to open up, sweep to O'Brien to the right. O'Brien's going to make a couple of people miss before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 3.
Number 10 on the carry, brought down by 50, Rogers. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Call it 2nd and 6 here for Gravette. Roberts will be in a shotgun formation. 2 tight ends, split out to each side. He's going to take the snap back to that draw play. Going to make a couple of moves. One man will miss. He'll lower his shoulder and pick up what he can. So call it a gain of 2 there.
Quarterback keeper, brought down by number 40, Sloan.
So let's call it 3rd down and 3 for the Lions. Roberts will be back in that pistol formation. He's going to have motion from right to left. That's Deaton in the backfield with him. Groover behind him. Going to try to hand the ball off to Groover, and it will squirt loose. Groover quick to bounce back on it. So the Lions dodge a bullet there.
Double on the play, recovered by number 34. Brings up 4th down for the Lions.
So call it 4th and 3. Offense will stay on the field. About the 21-yard line. Roberts going to come out. Looks like an I formation. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fake it to O'Brien. He's not going to pick up the first down. Good pursuit there by the Bulldogs.
Number 11 on the quarterback keeper, run out there by a host of Bulldogs. Looked like Sloan was in there.
So Lions will turn the ball over on downs, and Jay will take over
Turnover
their
on
22-yard line
10 for the Bulldogs.
with 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first quarter. Gravette still ahead 6-0.
Let's go back to the wide shot.
So the Bulldogs will take back over the football here. Simpson's going to come out with trips to his right. Taylor to his right in the backfield as well. He's going to hand the ball off to Taylor. Drew Hendricks going to meet him in the backfield. So
No, like on that one, the Bulldogs blocker was trying to get Drew out of there. Drew just has long enough
Taylor
arms
on the
where he just
carry,
slipped right in there and got the
number 57
running back.
for the Lions. 2nd down.
So a good play by Hendren. So call it 2nd and long 10 here. Bulldogs get the play in. Look, has nobody. He's just going to throw one up for grabs here. O'Brien was there for the play.
Yeah, it looks like
incomplete, intended for Vang.
O'Brien was definitely ready for that catch. If those 2 Bulldog defenders weren't there, he would have probably been long gone at least.
So O'Brien read the eyes of the quarterback there and was in the right spot. Simpson back in shotgun. He's going to have twins to each side. Taylor to his left in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. Take a nice little drop, and it's going to be complete to Taylor right down the seam. And I'm not sure anybody's going to catch him unless Groover does. So Bulldogs convert on a 3rd and 10 there to Taylor for a huge pickup.
There by number 34 and 20 for the Lions. Good for a Bulldog first down.
It was a great job by Aaron Campbell and Dylan Groover not to give up on the play. Jay has a fresh set of downs now inside the Gravette 20-yard line. So he's going to have trips to his right. He's going to hand it off to Hodge once again. Hodge is going to pick up about 5 or 6 before he's forced out of bounds.
Hodge on the carry. Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4.
So 2nd down and 4 here for the Bulldogs in Gravette territory. Simpson in shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's going to take it himself this time, lower his shoulder. But Groover's going to end up winning that battle. Groover's going to let him know about it.
Oh, yeah, it looks like number 15 definitely was not expecting that hit from Groover right there.
Groover not tall vertically, but very strong. I believe he power cleans of over 280 pounds.
Definitely.
And get that lower center of gravity there, you're not going to win that on Groover.
Oh, no.
So call it 3rd and 2 here for the Bulldogs. Going to come out in I formation, motion from left to right. He's going to hand it off to Taylor. His second effort will give him a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
They met there first by 32. Result of the run is good for a Bulldog first down.
So 1st and goal here for the Bulldogs from the Gravette 7-yard line. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Back in the I formation. He's going to take snap, hand it off to his fullback. That's number 45, Weaver Fisher.
Fisher on the carry.
He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Like number 45.
Call it 2nd and goal from the 5 here for the Bulldogs.
2nd down and goal.
You know, so far I've seen the Lions defense has done a great job on the inside, getting to it fast, especially if when the Bulldogs, they line up very fast, snap the ball very fast. We've been able to adjust very, very well to that.
Simpson's going to be back in shotgun. Taylor to his left. Twins to each side. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to Taylor. Looks like his second effort is going to get them 6 on the board.
Bulldogs! Taylor on the carry.
So with 1:24 remaining in the first quarter, depending on the PAT, it is 6-6 right now.
Extra point attempt by Becerra's good.
Adam Becerra's PAT attempt is good. So once again, with 1:24 remaining in the first quarter, it's your Bulldogs 7, Lions 6. Go back to that block in the back that they had there on Roberts' run. If that ghost flag isn't out there, we're looking at a 12, possibly 13, 14, 7 game here.
Yep.
Nonetheless, it's over with. Gravette will regain possession here on the kickoff. So Becerra has the ball teed up, kicks the ball away. It's going to be taken by number 35, Brandon Ballard once again. And he's going to be stopped at about the 26-yard line. So Gravette will take over there.
Number 35 on the return, met there by Osborne.
What's some things right here that the Gravette offense needs to keep doing here, Grayson?
The blocking, you know, so far has been really good. I think really what we're going to have to do is ball handling with the ball being so wet, you know, not causing as many fumbles. You know, we had one the last offensive drive, so that's really all I'm seeing so far. So far, we're doing absolutely great.
Minus the, once again, Gravette had a touchdown called back, so keep that in mind. Roberts back under center here. Kind of a weak set. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. So we'll call it no gain. It's going to be 2nd down for the Lions.
Number 10 on the carry, met there first by Carroll. No gain on the play.
The play is in. Looks like Deaton and O'Brien will both be in the backfield. Left to right of Roberts. Twins to his right. Logan Rachel to the bottom of your screen. Gravitte's going to take a timeout and discuss what they want to do here. So with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Gravette takes their first time out of the half. And it is still J7, Gravette 6. During this timeout, we want to thank our sponsors, the Gravette Athletic Booster Club, for allowing the Lion Letterman live stream to take place, and also Arvest Bank in Gravette. So after the timeout, Gravette back on the field. Deaton and O'Brien still in the backfield with Roberts. Twins to his left. O'Brien will motion to the left, giving him trips to that side. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to misfire to his intended receiver, Logan Rachel. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Lions.
Brings up.
This will be the first third and long for Gravette.
Maybe you didn't hear me. Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 10 here for Grabit. O'Brien leading back in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien, hoping he can get to the outside, and he's going to run out of room. Pursued by Levi Sanford there.
You know, looks right there that the offensive line really didn't get that much action. It was just really the secondaries for the offense definitely blocking. Didn't work out very well with all the big bodies moving toward him.
And at some point right there for O'Brien, noticing that he doesn't have any room, he's just got to lower his shoulder and try to get what he can. So bring up 4th and long. Lions will come out in punt formation. That'll be number 11, Kilby Roberts, but that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So when we come back,
that's the end of the first quarter with your scores.
It'll remain 4th down.
In favor of the Bulldogs.
Your score is a J Bulldogs 7, Grabit 6. Second quarter coming shortly. So the ball will swap ends here at the start of the second quarter. It remain 4th and 13 for the Lions. Roberts will be back in punt formation. Roberts has to go get the snap, but gets it away. Good job by him to make the best of it. And it's going to trickle out of bounds at about the 46, 47 yard line. So Jay will take over from there.
Punt rolls out of bounds about the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So Jay will take over from the 48. 8 seconds ran off the clock there to start the second quarter on the punt. It's a good field position here for the Bulldogs. It's time for the Gravette defense to step up here and get the ball back in the offense's hands. So Simpson's going to come back out in shotgun formation. Taylor to his left. He's going to have motion from his right to left. He's going to fake it, pull the ball down, and get what he can. Going to be brought down by a group of Gravette defenders.
By 32 and
call it a gain of 2.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8.
So 2nd down and 8 here for the Bulldogs. Simpson and Taylor in the backfield, twins to each side. Whistle on the field. Gravitte's going to have to burn their 2nd timeout of the half.
Timeout, Gravette.
So 11-16 remaining in the half. Our score is still J7, Grabit 6. So back to the action here. Ball at midfield. Be 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Simpson and Taylor in the backfield. He's going to have motion from right to left. Give him trips to the bottom of your screen. He's going to take snap, hand it right off to Taylor. But he's going to be met in the backfield by I think that's number 50, Chase Palmer.
You know, that's always the good thing about the Lions defense is we've always had a big group of guys on the front, so it's easy to take over the offensive line and just get straight back to the backfield as fast as we can.
Simpson with trips to his left. He's going to take the snap, roll to his left. He's going to have pressure there by Berger. He's going to throw the ball downfield to intended for number 6, but he will overshoot King Vang there. So that'll bring up 4th down here for the Bulldogs. Gravette dodges another bullet there, avoids another big play. If anything right there, Gunnar Berger, number 2, had a good route, good lane towards the quarterback. Sloppy field condition, kind of took his feet out from under him. Nonetheless, though, it is 4th down, and Jay is lined up in punt formation. Brady Mormon back deep at about the 15-yard line for the Lions. They're going to fake it, and they're going to throw it to number 35, who's going to bounce off tackles, and he's going to take it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Coy on the reception, on the fake punt. Sanford on the pass.
So on the fake punt there, Bulldogs get 6 more. We're going to take an injury timeout, though, as Brady Mormon is down on the field. I believe that was him and number 20. Aaron Campbell both went in on the initial contact. Mormon may have his bell rung. So 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half. Depending on the PAT, it is a J Bulldogs 13, Grabit 6.
Big round of applause for the Gravette line there.
Brady Mormon up on his feet, walking off the field. It's a good sign. I believe earlier in the year, if it was the scrimmage, possibly Pride Night, Mormon did have concussion-like symptoms and was held out of one of them. So let's hope he's not going back down that road after that collision. So Becerra on to attempt the PAT for the Bulldogs. Good snap. Hold it is down, and it is right down the middle. So 10:30 remaining in the half.
Good.
Bulldogs 14, Lions 6. Be right back with you at kickoff. So Becerra team the ball up to kick off to Gravette. Tanner Eaton and Ballard back deep for Gravette. Is going to be taken at about the 18 by Eaton. Going to try to get to the outside before he's wrestled down at about the 28-yard line.
Number 5 on the return.
So Gravette will take over from there.
40 Sloan.
We'll start their third possession here of the game. 10:22 remaining in the half. So Roberts back in a pistol shotgun formation. O'Brien behind him. Needing your fullback. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien. He's going to put his head down and pick up about 2.
Ten on the carry. Met there first by 75 King. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
So the play call is in. Roberts checking with his backfield. Being an I formation. He's going to have motion from his left to right. He's going to take the snap, pitch the ball to O'Brien. O'Brien looking to get outside. He's got the edge. One of the last men there on the edge was there to secure the tackle.
That was definitely a great block by Seth Spencer.
Down by
Looked like he
Fisher.
pancaked the person
Good
for a
for a
couple
line
seconds
first
until they
down.
recovered.
So good block, good run, allowing O'Brien to get to the outside. That's going to move the sticks for the Lions. So Roberts back in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, draw play for Roberts. He's going to lower his head and pick up about 5 or 6 for Grabit. So good pickup there on first down.
Quarterback keeper. Met there first by Osborne.
Coach Helson gets the play call in quickly. Grab it back up on the ball. He's got 2 tight ends. We go silent, see what they give him. And Jay is going to jump off sides.
Penalty flags down.
So Gravit's get a free first down here, courtesy of the encroachment.
Against the Bulldogs.
So that'll put the ball in Bulldog territory. Now Gravit knows what they want to run. So Roberts back in shotgun, 2 tight end set. He's going to take the snap. He's going to call his draw play again. This time he will pick up about 1 yard.
Quarterback keeper. Met there first by Culver.
Good sign, Brady Mormon back in the game. He's going to be at the bottom of your screen here to Roberts' right. That is Colton Grimes in the backfield with Roberts. Roberts is going to take the snap, look to throw. The ball is up. O'Brien has his man beat. The ball is going to be underthrown and batted away.
Flag on the play.
Pass is broken up by a shot pass.
There's going to be a flag back. Looks like there's a couple of Gravette linemen downfield. So we'll wait and see what the call is.
Holding is the call against the
It's
Lions.
going to be holding against the Lions. So we'll wait and see what Jay wants to do here with the penalty. And they will accept, and that will back Gravette up 10 yards. So we will replay second down. 8 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the half. Grimes and O'Brien in the backfield with Roberts. He's got twins to his left. This is Donnie Lemons. Colton Grimes is going to motion to the left. He's going to look to get it to him. Going to set up a screen to O'Brien. He's going to make a couple of moves. Try to dart the seam there. He's going to get a good pickup there for the Lions. So good play call after the penalty.
So far, some good blocks on that play also.
Good job by O'Brien being patient, waiting for his blockers to get out there for him.
Brings up a big third down.
So call it 3rd and 3 here for the Lions.
Okay, that was pretty lame. A big third down.
Play call is in. Roberts will be in shotgun formation. He's going to have twins to each side. Martinez and Deaton. Deaton's going to motion from right to left into the backfield. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to O'Brien, who's going to get two outside. Going to make one man miss before he is forced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
He finally brought down by Vane.
No, I don't think the Bulldogs defense was definitely looking for him to go that far outside. Thought he was just going to cut up immediately.
Right.
And give him a good time for the Lions blockers to come in there and finish it up for him so he can get the couple extra yards there.
Great job by Brady Mormon right there by not pursuing his block and getting another block in the back call there as well. So Gravette quickly back up on the ball in the pistol strong set. That's Groover in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff. Looks like he's going to pick up about 2 yards.
34 on the carry. Met there first by 53, Culver.
It's like someone missed their
Brings
block
up
on that, and
second
the
down
defensive lineman just got straight past him.
and
Came from
9.
Groover from behind the legs.
So Gravette still moving with somewhat tempo, but not at that fast tempo that you saw that first possession and the second possession early in the game. Roberts going to come back out in that pistol strong set. Groover back behind him. Mormon was going to motion from right to left. Roberts going to take the snap and look to throw. Pass is going to be completed to Deaton.
Pass complete.
Took a little bit of a shot, but nonetheless hung on to the
Good hit
football.
there by number 1, Hodge.
Pick up maybe 1 or 2 yards for the Lions here. It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
3rd down and 6. That is 3rd down.
Lions bringing some new personnel onto the field. That's Bailey Soule and O'Brien. O'Brien is going to be
You need to make some noise,
the
Bulldogs.
solo receiver to the
3rd
top of your
down.
screen. Mormon to the bottom. That's Lemons and Soule. Your tight ends, that's Deaton in the backfield with Roberts. He's going to have motion from right to left. That's Mormon. He's going to give Mormon the fly sweep again. Mormon looking to get upfield, running out of room. Going to be stopped, it looks like, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
Down by Simpson and Bang.
So a big 4th down here for the Gravette offense with 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the half.
Loss on the play brings up 4th down. All right, Bulldog fans, 4th down. You cheer louder if you stand up for a change.
So 4th and 7 here for the Lions. Now under 6 minutes remaining to go until halftime. Robert's going to come out in shotgun, twins to each side. And Coach Harrelson's going to burn his last time out of the first half.
Timeout, Lions.
So that brings the clock down to 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. Well, obviously the best thing to happen here for Gravette offense is to put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, let's pick up this 1st down here and keep the ball in our possession.
You know, on both sides of the ball, I've seen, due to the rain earlier, a lot of slip movements, missed blocks because of that, missed tackles definitely because of the conditions of the weather in the first quarter of the game.
All right, Bulldog fans, you need to be on your feet.
Rain has stopped, but nonetheless making the field conditions real slick. So Roberts is going to come back out in shotgun formation. He's got twins to his right and left. That's Deaton in the backfield with him. Mormon and Lemons, your bottom of your screen. Roberts is going to take the snap and throw it over the head of Brady Mormon.
That's the way to do it.
So the Lions will turn the ball over again on downs.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs will take over from their own 27-yard line with 5 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. Our score still J 14, Gravette 6. Count, the Lions have no more timeouts remaining in the first half. Simpson's going to come back out in shotgun. That's Taylor to his right. Twins to each side. Take the snap, hand it off to Taylor, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the defense definitely was just waiting on him to come inside.
Taylor on the carry.
Looks like he's been running inside or
number
at
55
least
for the Lions.
outside the offensive line the whole night. So the defense is definitely expecting that so far.
It was a great job by number 55. I believe that's Kenton Teichman, my apologies, Kenton. I'd ask Grayson for assistance. Simpson back in shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off on the sweep, so I believe that's ball is loose. Ball is loose. Ballard trying to scoop it up. It's going to be kicked back ball around the goal line where I think Jay's going to jump on it. Ballard looking to try to scoop and score, and once again, that wet football.
Fumble on the play.
That was really just a battle between that one person and Ballard trying to see who can push the other person out of the way, and finally the Bulldog just decided to jump on top of it.
I think that was Brady Mormon getting his hat on the football there, not going to lose from Hodge. So let's call it 3rd and forever here for the Bulldogs. They're back up on their 1-yard line. Simpson will be in shotgun. Taylor in the backfield with him. He's going to take the snap, take a quick drop, throw it up to number 14. It was Brendan Ryan, his intended receiver.
This is a really good spot right now for Jay, especially with us. Only a touchdown and a extra point behind.
So like we said, that turnover that we talked about earlier, we didn't initially get the scoop and score, but nonetheless, Jay's going to be punting from their own end zone. So short field here for punter to work with. He's got to get rid of it quick. Gets the punt away. Mormon is back deep. He's going to be calling Peter to get away from it. So Grabit will have great field position here.
Sanford's punt is down by.
Call it about a
1st and 10 for the line.
Maybe a 22-yard punt.
That was definitely a good job on the defense, especially Brady getting the ball knocked out of there. Definitely using his size to, get under there and definitely literally knock the ball out with his head.
Yep. Got his hat on the football and with the wet condition and just squeaked out of there. So Grabit will have great field position once again. Roberts is going to come out. He's going to be under center, Twins to his left. It's Martinez solo to his right. Deaton's going to motion from left to right. O'Brien in the backfield. He's going to open up, hand the ball off to O'Brien. O'Brien will make a spin move before he's met up with about 3 or 4 Bulldogs. Let's call it a gain of 1, maybe 2 there.
Number 10 on the carry, met there first by Rogers. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
So this brings about 4 minutes to go until halftime. Call it 2nd and 8 for Gravette. Roberts going to come out in an I formation. Going to take the snap, pitch it out to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to look to get downhill, make one man miss, and he's still on his feet. Good second effort there by Austin O'Brien.
With O'Brien's speed, it looked like a couple of Bulldog defensive players hit him in the back, and he just propelled him forward a little bit. His speed, his footwork is definitely some of the fastest that I've ever seen in high school football.
He finally brought down by Vang.
Definitely one of his attributes, and he's also showing he has good vision of the field tonight by being patient and waiting for his lanes to open up. So call it 1st and goal here for Gravette from the 7-yard line. Roberts is going to come out in a shotgun formation, 2 tight ends set, Deaton in the backfield. It's going to be a draw play for Roberts. He's going to pick up, call it about 3 or 4 for Gravette.
Brought down by Rogers.
So to bring up 2nd and
Down
goal.
and goal.
3 minutes, 17 seconds, and a clock running until halftime. Here's just going to bring in new personnel. That's Callahan and Ballard coming in. Bailey Soule is going to be in the backfield for the Lions. Look for him probably to get the ball here.
Hopefully not jumping about 5 yards before the actual end zone.
Roberts is going to hand it off to Soule, and he's just going to pave his way to the end zone and run over one of his own men in the process.
35 on the carry for the touchdown.
Definitely looks like Kilby was ready for that.
So Gravette is going to keep their offense on the field, I would assume, here, and go for 2 to try to tie the game up. So 2:50 remaining. Soule punches it in for 6 for the Lions. Roberts is going to come out, 2 tight end set, Deaton in the backfield, Mormon to the bottom of your screen, O'Brien to the top. O'Brien's going to motion from left to right. Roberts is going to take the snap and roll that way. Look to throw it back, and great play call. Lemons was there, wide open. All he had to do was kind of float the ball up for him, kind of overthrew him. But Grabit does get back on the board, closes the margin to 2 points. 2:50 remaining to go in the half. We want to thank all of our viewers for joining us tonight. For those who couldn't make it, receiving quite a few texts from people saying they are tuning in and joining us here in Jay, Oklahoma. So number 4, Roberto Barrios, is going to tee the ball up for the Lions and kick it away to the Bulldogs.
Number 4 will kick it away for the Lions.
Referee gives the signal. Barrios' kick is away. It's going to be a short kick, taking it about the 30. Callahan almost there to make the tackle.
Return is made by number 35, Coy.
This is Zach Coy on the return for the Bulldogs, and he's going to get it up to about the 41-yard line, so Jay will take over from there. So it almost worked the last time. I'm going to bring it up again, Grayson, going back to grab it, get a turnover here, best possible scenario.
Yeah, you know, at the pace that the defense is going pretty far, we might be able to get another turnover within the next 2 minutes of the second quarter.
So Simpson's going to come back out and shotgun. He has Trips to his right, Taylor to his right as well in the backfield. He's going to pull it after the fake intended for number 1, Jesse Hodge.
It's like Kenton
Pass is
Teichman
dropped by number 1,
was right
Hodge.
behind the thigh of one of
Brings
the
up second down.
defensive linemen, ready to just go in there and blow the entire second or quarterback up. Hopefully get the fumble.
Grab a defensive front. Obviously, he is breaking through the interior line of scrimmage tonight quite a few times. So Simpson back in shotgun. Taylor to his left. Trips to his right. He's going to run an option look. Going to have nothing there with his pitch man. Now he pitches it away to Taylor. Good second effort there by Simpson. Grab it once again. Not wrapping up or delivering a hit. Allowing the play to stay alive. So it will be 3rd and call it 2 for the Bulldogs here. Clock winding down, close to 2 minutes remaining.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
So going off the board, we got 3rd down and 3 here from the Bulldogs from the 49-yard line. It's important here for Grabit to watch the football. So Simpson back in shotgun, Taylor to his left, Trips to his right. Simpson's going to take the snap and look to throw it downfield. Ballard is in position to make the play, and he will smartly bat it away.
That was great coverage by Brandon Ballard there, right under the receiver to swat that ball out of there.
Ballard in great position indeed, making a good play on the football. So it'll be interesting to see here what the Bulldogs do before halftime. Coach is yelling for the punt team. Keep in mind, Jay did score on a fake punt for their second score of the game.
You know, the man that scored that, I think, ran right down the middle of the field. No one noticed him.
So it's a good clean snap. Gets the punt away. Mormon calling Peter, everybody to get away from it. It's going to take a little bit of a Bulldog bounce, and it's going to be down at about the 18-yard line. So with 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining in the half, Gravette will take over there, and then we'll look to see Gravette go into their 2-minute offense with no timeouts remaining.
Well, I think I'm pretty confident we can score right here.
1st and 10 for the Lions from the 18.
It's going to be important here for the Gravette receivers when throwing the ball, or O'Brien, Groover, whoever it is, without any timeouts, to get to the sideline and get what they can and get out of bounds to stop that clock.
And also one thing to hold on to the ball. Be sure you keep onto it. Don't let it get stripped at all. We definitely don't need that right now.
That may be the most important thing. So Gravette will come out in a shotgun formation. Deaton to Roberts' left. He's going to have twins to each side. Roberts is going to take the snap, pull it down on a draw play. He's going to pick up about 7 for the Lions.
Quarterback keeper, number 11. Met there first by 7. Simpson.
Gravette not really showing a whole lot of urgency here. Minute and 20 remaining in the half.
Brings up 2nd down and 3.
Now Coach Harrelson telling the offense to pick it up. Roberts going to have a weak set backfield. O'Brien joining him. He's going to toss sweep it. O'Brien's going to try to get to the edge. He's going to be stopped after about a gain of 1 or right back at the line of scrimmage. So that'll put the clock right at a minute.
By 75, King.
This would be a good time for Coach Harrelson to have one of his timeouts saved, so we can at least stop the clock a little.
Keep in mind that Jay did win the toss and they deferred to the second half. So I would imagine they will want the football to open up the second half of play. As water just dumped down on my shoulder from the tent. Roberts in shotgun formation. He's going to pull the ball down again and run it himself. He's going to fall forward past the sticks. So that'll stop the clock with 27 seconds. I would imagine Coach Harrelson here is going to stay conservative.
Don't want to risk anything right now.
Take the team to the field house and make the second half adjustments that need to be made. Grab it back up on the ball. Roberts in that pistol set. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to be hit pretty hard after about a gain of 2. Blow the play dead. And that's going to run out the clock to halftime. Some good positives to take away here as both teams head into the field house.
Your score 14-12 in favor of your Bulldogs.
At halftime, the score remains Jay 14, Lions 12. Before we take this break at halftime, we once again want to thank our sponsors, the Gravette Athletic Booster Club and Arvest Bank of Grabit, for allowing this all to take place. We'll see you back for the second half.
Go. Probably, yeah. We're at halftime. They'll forgive us. If they're watching the if they're sitting there watching halftime, then they're probably happy to have something to listen to.
I'm going to get hot chocolate bread,
If you are listening, this is
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Jay High School Bulldog Pride Marching Band as they present their 2016 show, The Jazz Life. Selections include Summertime with alto sax soloist Maya Sharp, Sing 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 with trumpet soloist Jeffrey Johnson, and It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. Drum major is Christina Taylor, and color guard captain is Layla Zhang. The band is under the direction of Aaron Thomas.
Careful, guys. Well, it's turned to a lovely night. Yeah, I know.
All over.
Oh, good, good. We're getting people chatting on the live stream from Iowa, I think.
My two of my roommates were watching my house in Rogers.
Cool.
Gravette guys up a little bit younger than me.
Yeah, we hit above 50 watching it at one time, right before halftime. So,
Imagine the rain on it.
yeah, I mean, we had more people in Moville. Chair for a little bit?
I need to stand.
Oh, okay, yeah, from that squat. I've got a couple of stools. I'll try and remember to bring those next time. I mean, you won't always have a need for them.
It's gonna be like,
That's right. You never know when you're gonna need them, but I'll try and make sure we have them. Biggest comment I got from last week was, you guys show the scoreboard more so we know what the time and downs and everything is. Oh, I know, but still, some of these people are probably watching it on without. So this week we had one of the cameras always fixed on there, and we're cutting back and forth, and now we're getting complaints about that. So whatever. I think next week, if not next week, then the week after, we're gonna have a little tiny video of the scoreboard that's always on down in the corner because we can't get a graphic scoreboard yet. Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, but it's good to know. I mean, ultimately, the right answer is somewhere in the middle. We're gonna figure this out. We're on game 3 in this new system. I'll go back and look when the game's over at the footage, but I bet we were cutting to the scoreboard too often. That's what you do. You react to criticism and you try and... That's right. We have our own game film policy. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that rain brought in some cool with it. Just as soon as you say something.
Big round of applause for the Bulldog Pride Marching Band.
I'm telling you, like,
That was absolutely uncalled for. The girl who's runs this,
yeah,
she was on her phone talking to my phone.
yeah. Her boss called. Her work called.
Here goes. They're listening.
There's 100 different ways he could have handled it. 100 different ways he could have handled it.
Yeah, that was absolutely uncalled for. Did you see that false start on that fake punt? I mean, the guy was right here. He was right there.
He's right here looking to take a snap. He's already moving. Well, if I had like a hard time that I sat here and
and we welcome you back here to the live stream. Going to go back over some of the first half statistics here. Looking at some of the play sheets, Jay ran 28 offensive plays, Gravette in the same margin. Pretty even first half for the most part. Take away the positives from the Gravette, moving the football at will the first possession. A lot of tempo, you can see a different fire in the guys coming off that disappointing performance last week down in Boonville. Marching down the field, Brady Mormon punching it in the end zone from about 15 yards out for Gravette, and then Austin O'Brien running the ball good, hard downhill, being patient, allowing his alleyways to open, and then using his speed to get to the outer half. And then if you look at it from the defensive side of the ball, going back to what it kind of has been all year, a lot of, getting to the initial contact, where the football is, and simply just forgetting to wrap up. And once again, it is still early in the season, and that's those things that can be polished up easily, especially as the season continues on. And you just take away from that, it's just one of those things to where you do make that point, get to the initial contact, wrap up, and wait for your buddies to come in and help you clean it up. Nonetheless, though, Grabit has done a great job on the defense.
Give us a second. Get your headphones in so you know when we got audio back live. Yeah, we're live.
Okay. All right. Still experiencing a little technical difficulties. First week here with the headset, so I apologize if we cut in and out. But for the most part, good job by our team back here, recovering quick on our toes. Like I said, as mentioned before, Lions have done a great job of keeping Stormy Taylor in check. For the most part, no really big runs. As far as the passing game goes, one big play which was connected to Taylor from Simpson. Apologize for the silence again, folks. People moving in and out up here took my headset off for a second. As mentioned before, we are under a tent up here on top of Jay's press box. But going back to it, Jay gave up. They got that one big play on that pass from Simpson to Taylor. Ended up scoring on that possession. That put them ahead 7-6. Later, I believe it was the next possession, Jay goes down and scores again. Gravette punts the football a couple of times, followed by a Jay fumble that initially put them back at about their own 2-yard line. Gravette obviously holding them and making them punt back, and then Gravette putting it in, and then failing on the 2-point conversion. Play was there. Donnie Lemons ran a little tied in to the opposite side of the field, having Roberts roll to that opposite side. And just not enough air put under the football for Lemons to run underneath it. But other than that, going into the second half, a lot of positives to take away from it, and hopefully we can keep building on and walk out of here the team on top. So both teams are back out onto the field, awaiting the second half kickoff. As mentioned earlier, Jay did win the toss, deferred to the second half, so Gravette will kick off. And before we start this second half, once again I want to thank our sponsors, the Gravette Athletic Booster Club and Arvest Bank of Gravette. Now that I have Grayson back with me, Grayson, what's your input here on as far as Gravette, walking out of here on top at the end of the fourth quarter?
I think it's really going to come down to the blocking. The second quarter on the last defensive looked like the offensive line just gave up a little on the blocks, letting the backfield do all the work, especially in the next half. That can't happen, whatsoever, in order for us to come out on top of this game so far.
Well said. So Barrios has the ball teed up, waiting to get the second half underway with the referee's signal. He receives the whistle. And we're away here in the second half. It's going to be fielded by Hodge at about the 19-yard line. He's going to dart up and go airborne. I believe that was Deaton that caused him to leave his feet, and then he was caught by his own player, or his own teammate, by Weston Welch. So Jay will take over about the 37-yard line to open up the second half.
You know, and I think on defense it's going to take the Lions not going upfield too much, really just being patient with it. Gunner and Kenton has been really good. Gunner had a couple, instances where he slid due to the ground, but I think he might be good with the...
So first play here, Simpson's going to be in shotgun and hand it off to Taylor, and he's going to go east and west instead of north and south, so good job by the Gravette defense on that first play, and that's going to be a loss of about 2.
For the Lions.
You know, it's what Coach Mobley talks about in practice, is staying lateral to the line and just pushing them sideways off the sideline so they don't gain any yardage, and that was a great example of that.
Great job of Chase Palmer right there for pursuing him, and Ballard coming in from his corner spot. So Simpson back in shotgun formation, has a wing to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to get it away, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver, Jesse Hodge. That's Austin O'Brien on the coverage.
That was great pressure by the defense. I saw Drew Hendren almost get in there before he passed it off.
Drew Hendren getting through the interior line there and throwing his hands up, getting in the quarterback's line of vision. So this will be 3rd and 12 here for the Bulldogs. Simpson showing that he does have a decent arm, can throw the ball down the field. They're going to come out in shotgun bunch set. Pressure is going to get applied. He's going to throw it back down the field. O'Brien is there with great coverage. Great play right there by Austin O'Brien.
By number 10 for the Lions.
I think the receivers in the corners for the Lions have had a really good game tonight of watching the ball, being sure that they don't get it. Austin O'Brien and Brandon Ballard are 2 of my favorite friends, and they're really good on the field, really good off the field too.
O'Brien did a great job right there getting his head around once he saw the receiver look for the football. So Jay in punt formation. The punt gets away. Mormon back deep to receive. He's going to have a chance. He's going to make a couple of guys miss. He's going to stay on his feet. There's going to be a flag on the play. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. Obviously something like that, it will go against the Lions, but we'll wait and see what the call is.
By Bang. Penalty flag down on the play.
Referee signaling holding on the line, so that's going to back it up 10 yards from the spot.
Holding is the call against the Lions.
Another questionable flag call there, as Mormon was basically going to the ground once the flag came out of the ref's pocket. But nonetheless, Gravette will take over. 11:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter, so Jay doesn't use much clock there. So that'll bring the Gravette offense back out onto the field. Robert's going to be in that pistol strong set, and it looks like he's going to be stuffed after about a gain of 1 yard.
10 on the carry. Met there first by King and Sanford.
So call it 2nd and 9 here from the 24-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Play call is in. Gravette getting to the football. Roberts in shotgun formation. O'Brien to his right. He's going to have Lemons motion from right to left. Twins to the top of your screen. He's going to sit in the pocket. He's going to dance a little bit, and then he's going to throw it downfield. Simple miscommunication, it looked like, between quarterback and receiver there.
Pass falls incomplete, intended for number 87. Brings up 13.
Those are plays right there, Grayson, that you got to connect on.
That would have been such a big gain for the Lions. Having miscommunication on that is not the best thing we need to have right now.
Coming out in the second half, obviously you want to establish some type of tempo early. That right there could have set it for the Lions. So 3rd and 9 here for Gravette. Roberts back in shotgun formation, twins to each side. He's going to have motion from left to right. That's Deaton. Give him trips to the bottom of your screen. He's going to take the snap. He's going to set up a screen to O'Brien. He's got the block, and he's got a lot of room to run. But there's a flag on the field. Not really sure what that call is going to be. That was
Number 10 on the reception for the touchdown.
going to have to keep my input to myself, but I'm not really sure what that referee saw right there looking at the spot of the flag. And it's going to be a block in the back against the Lions, so that's going to negate the touchdown. Coach Harrelson asking for an explanation here. And Gravette bleachers letting him hear their thoughts and opinion.
You know, without that flag, that would have definitely been a big highlight of the game. Beautiful blocking by Nelson Payne and the right guard, I think that is Seth Spencer, would have been a beautiful block by them, double teaming the outside linebacker, it looked like.
After the penalty,
Not real sure what that
and 6.
ref was looking at there. The block was secured. The Bulldog defender was on the ground. It was a screen to the short side of the field. Beautifully set up play. Good call by Harrelson. Roberts did his progressions correctly, but nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Lions here. Dean's going to be in backfield with Roberts, twins to each side, and it appears the play clock is going to hit 0, and we're going to have a delay of game call against the Lions. So back them up 5 more.
Is a penalty against the Lions.
And right there, Roberts has to notice that. You know, being the quarterback, seeing the field, he's got to get his guys to have some sense of urgency here, especially on a 3rd and 6 right there. So back them up 5 yards, and that'll be 3rd and 11 for the Lions.
Brings up 3rd down and long.
So Roberts back in the shotgun, Deaton to his left in the backfield, twins to each side. He's going to take the snap, look to throw. Going to pull the ball down, throw it to Mormon, who was open for a split second, but it's going to be swatted away by Dalen Simpson of the Bulldogs. So that's going to bring up 4th and 11 for the Lions.
4th down.
You know, and with that flag, that definitely attempted to set the tempo for the Lions. You know, if we would have gotten the flag on there, which personally I don't think that would have been a flag. You know, that definitely would have set the tempo for the game, especially, you know, in the first offensive drive for the Lions.
So Roberts back in punt formation. Clean snap. Ball is going to be blocked. Hodge is going to fall on it at about the 26-yard line, so good field position for the Bulldogs.
Punt is blocked. Recovered by number 1 Hodge. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
You know, this is the time when the defense definitely need to step up their game a little with that block punt. You know, don't want them scoring another touchdown.
Yep. They'll take it back. I don't think there's been a single flag called on Jay tonight. But time for the defense to step up. Simpson back in shotgun. Gonna have a strong set. Taylor behind him. He's gonna hand it off to Taylor. He's gonna pick up, it looks like about
Looked like
maybe,
Brady Mormon came in there
yards.
hot for a
Taylor
final hit on that.
First by 55 for the Lions. Brings up 2nd down.
Bailey pleading his case there. If you see Bailey Soule talking to the white cap saying he's being held every play. It has been seen a couple of times up here, but no call. Simpson back in shotgun. He's going to hand the ball right back off to Taylor. He's going to push his way forward. Pick up about 2 or 3. So it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Taylor on the carry, 55 and 45 there to meet him for the Lions. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this one, if we can stop them right here, they might go for it, or they might just kick an extra point, and that'll give us another chance for a touchdown to be had.
Simpson in shotgun, Taylor to his right. He's going to drop back, look to throw a slant route. It's going to come up short.
Intended for 14, Ryan.
Gruber
brings up 4th down.
Almost got there a little too early. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs. They're going to keep the offense on the field. It's important here for Gravette to watch the football and hold their water. Don't give them a free 1st down. So Simpson in shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap, look to throw. Not going to have anybody open to look for, but he's going to roll back to the other side, and he's going to complete it to Taylor.
Pass complete to Taylor. Met there by 35.
And they give the quarterback time right there to rush and scramble around. Somebody eventually is going to wind up open.
Yep.
So first down for the Bulldogs. 9 minutes and 5 seconds remaining to go in the third quarter. Simpson in shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off to Taylor. He's going to try to push his way forward and get to about the 9-yard line.
Taylor on the carry. Number 2 in there with several other lines. Brings up second down and 8.
So second down and 8 here for the Bulldogs. Look for him to give the ball right back to Taylor here. Simpson in shotgun, has like a wing back set. He's going to roll to his right. It's going to be a design quarterback keep. He's going to try to cut it upfield, and he's going to be stopped
Simpson on the
by
carry.
Bailey Soule.
Stop made by number 45 for the Lions.
So third and 7 for the Bulldogs. So obvious passing down here for the Bulldogs. Be interesting to see what they do. Simpson in shotgun. Taylor to his left. He's going to take the snap, roll to his left. Callahan in pursuit. He was there. Now Soule in pursuit. Simpson going to make another man miss on a cut. He's going to be in to the end zone for a score.
Bulldogs start their fight song. Simpson on the carry.
So 7:38 remaining in the third quarter. Simpson scrambles around and eventually winds up in the end zone. Runs about 60 yards for a 7-yard touchdown run. PAT awaiting here. Sarah's kick is up, but it is going to fall short.
Extra point attempt by Becerra is
So 7:38 remaining. Jay Bulldogs 20, Grabit 12. So Becerra has the ball teed up for the Bulldogs. Ballard and Eaton back deep to receive for the Lions. Eaton's going to field the kickoff at about the 20-yard line. Get upfield a little bit. He's going to keep fighting. He's still on his feet. Protecting the football. Great second effort right there by Eaton to push the ball across across the 50-yard line.
That is definitely the way to get off of the Bulldogs making a touchdown. Definitely staying up on his feet. You know, definitely saw some good blocking right there from the Lions.
And great job by Eaton right there by keeping his feet churning and breaking free and getting the Lions great field position here. So Gravette will take over at the Bulldog 46-yard line. Robert's going to come out, 2 receivers to his left. I formation, O'Brien and Deaton in the backfield. He's going to take snap, open it up, and hand it to O'Brien, who's going to be met in the backfield before he can ever get going uphill. They're going to call that probably about a loss of 2.
First by number 45, Fisher.
Looked like that was outside linebacker possibly for the Bulldogs, just coming in, going off definitely strong. Didn't look like
Loss of 1 on the play brings up
the
6
offensive lineman had enough time to block that.
Just came right off the edge there, untouched, before O'Brien could get anything going.
And that's the thing. Definitely the key to being a outside offensive lineman is checking the outside, be sure there's no one rushing in, so that right there doesn't happen.
So Roberts with trips to his left from the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left, look to get it away. He's got Rachel in. He's going to get upfield. He's beautiful. Roberts getting his shoulder turn, rolling to the opposite side of his throwing arm. Great job by Rachel by watching that ball all the way in and then using his speed to outrun the Bulldog defenders.
Not sure, but hopefully Coach Harrelson's thinking of going for a 2-point conversion right now to even up the score.
It's 20-18. Roberts is going to be in shotgun, 2 tight ends. O'Brien's going to motion from left to right. He's going to fake to O'Brien. Roberts is going to keep it himself, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it in. Grabit players have their hands up as if he is in. And we still have no sign from the official. Still no sign.
That definitely looked like, to me personally, that looked like it was in.
Side judge coming over from the Gravette sideline, threw his hands up and then put him back down and then waves it off. So now the white cap and the other line judge are going to discuss. And Gravette players are raising their arms like Robert's second effort got him in. But it will remain no good. The score is Jay 20, Grabit 18 with 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
That is a joke call. 4 guys can't make the 1 call. That is pathetic. I don't think they ever made the call. I think they just stood there and looked.
Like I said, the line judge on the Gravette sideline started putting his hands up and then kind of stopped midway and then looked for help, and then after that just waved it off on his own. So Barrios teeing the ball up, kick it back to the Bulldogs. Gravette changed the momentum once again here with a stop and another score. Barrios' kick is away. It's going to be fielded by number 1, that's Hodge. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's going to be met by Groover and driven out of bounds. So Bulldogs will take over at about the 33-yard line. A couple of viewers letting me know that it appeared that Roberts did break the goal line, but we'll move on. So Jay once again taking back over about the 33-yard line. Simpson and Taylor in the backfield. Trader Osborne kind of used as the H-back fullback there in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and pitch it to Taylor going to the outside. And Drew Hendren is there to clean it up.
Taylor on the carry, brought down by 57.
J-fans cheering as a big block was delivered, but that's going to be a loss for the Bulldog offense. This is Aaron Campbell, number 20, on the receiving end of that hit for the Lions. So we'll take a timeout here real quick as he is attended to. Campbell back up on his feet, walking off on his own. We'll see him back probably in a couple of plays.
Yeah.
Let's call it second and 13 here for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Simpson and Taylor in the backfield. Simpson's going to take the snap, roll to his left, to the short side. He's going to look to throw back. He's going to escape once again and throw the ball, and it's going to be picked off by Dylan Groover. Groover's got room to run. Groover can run a little bit. He's just looking for a block, makes a couple of men miss. He's still rolling. Woo!
Sorry about that. I'm a little excited.
So Groover picks off Simpson's pass and takes it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That was a beautiful, beautiful pick. Looked like he was passing it straight to him.
Huge play right there for the Gravette defense. Great job by Groover securing the football. I'm pretty sure he broke about 4 or 5 tackles. So Gravette has great field position here. Simpson's second effort costing the Bulldogs. So Gravette back on offense. They're going to come out with a jumbo set. Bailey Soulé is your tailback. Robert's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it right off to Soulé, and he's going to lower his shoulder. And there we get the touchdown signal this time.
You know, especially with Bailey Soulé, you know, once he gets going, he's just not going to stop. He has enough momentum and enough, you know, he's a pretty big guy, so, you know, he's just going to keep going straight through him.
For sure. So Gravette's going to take their second lead of the night. They did score first, but Gravette has not led since it was 6-0 early in the first quarter. So momentum back on Gravette's side here. And Gravette rushing to get personnel onto the field, and I don't think it's going to happen in time. Going to have to call a timeout. Not a place where you want to call a timeout on a 2-point conversion. That touchdown did occur with 5 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and that puts us at Gravette 24, Jay 20. 2-point conversion attempt awaiting after the break. So Gravette's offense back onto the field to attempt a 2-point conversion. Roberts will be under center, single back as O'Brien trips to his left. He's going to take the snap, pitch the ball to O'Brien, see if he can get outside. He makes a cut, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So after that conversion, Gravette 26, Jay 20. Great job right there by Gravette on both sides of the ball. Groover getting that interception, and then the offense capitalizing with the short field.
Definitely for that, I think the defense was the top priority for that happening. You know, Drew Hendren getting that beautiful tackle in the backfield, being able to bring him back, and then the pass with Dylan Groover with the interception and almost the touchdown. He was so close.
Nonetheless, great job right there by Groover. Starting to look over here on the Jay sideline. I'm starting to see body language kind of, you know, it's not, their heads are not what they were after that interception. That could be a good sign. It's time for the Gravette defense to keep putting it on them. So Barrios teeing up the ball to kick away. Once again, 5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gravette up 26-20. Barrios gets the whistle. Kicks the ball away, and it's going to sail out of bounds at about the 20-yard line this time. So Jay will take over on the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds.
It's important here for the defense to keep the momentum.
You know, if we see the type of intensity that we saw in the last defensive drive, you know, we should have this out of the park. Hopefully get them on a 3-0.
One thing that could be doing is Simpson can scramble around a little bit. It's important that we need to keep good pursuit angles on him.
Seems like, all the times tonight that we've gotten in the backfield, we've just not had very good angles to take him out. You know, he's always been able to slip past, and with quarterback being able to slip past gives the receivers a little bit of time to readjust and him to pass it.
Well, it appears Jay is going to force Gravette to re-kick here. After the kick out of bounds.
Well, check that. Lions will kick it again with the penalty.
So back him up 5 yards. Barrios will now kick from the 35-yard line.
You know, and for Roberto, he's a sophomore this year. He definitely is able to kick the ball pretty far so far.
He has done well the first 2 weeks and tonight. So the whistle is blown, Barrios checks, and we re-kick it. And this time it's going to go off of a Bulldog at about the 40. He's going to pick it up and get it to about the 46-yard line. So Jay will now take back over on offense right there.
Looks like Coy on the return.
Looks like the Bulldog that caught the ball really wasn't expecting it to go to him for a couple seconds.
Kind of had a
First and 10 for the Bulldogs when the
ball was kind of knuckling on him, just kind of kept it in front.
Yep.
So Jay's offense back out onto the field. Simpson and Taylor are going to be in your backfield. Simpson's going to have trips to the bottom of your screen, single receiver to the top. Simpson's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Taylor, who's going to plug forward for about 2 yards, and there's going to be a flag come in late after Taylor was on the ground.
Taylor on the carry, met there first, looked like by number 32, flag on the play.
Referee is going to be holding on the Bulldogs.
The call against the Bulldogs.
So that'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and we'll replay first down. So we go, call it 1st and 16 for the Bulldogs.
Result of the penalty brings up first down and 16.
Simpson coming out, looks like a shotgun formation, directing his receivers. He's going to have trips bunch set to his right. Taylor in the backfield with him, solo receiver to the bottom of your screen. Simpson's going to take the snap. He's going to roll that way and on a screen play, and Taylor's going to be right there, right by himself. Taylor's going to shove off a defender, and he's going to be tackled at about the 35-yard line.
Pass complete to Taylor, brought down by number 23 and number 2.
Gravette coaches open the box, wanting to block in the back there for Brandon Ballard.
The Bulldog first down.
So that's going to move the chains there for the Bulldogs. Well-designed play. So first down and 10. Simpson back. He's going to take it himself this time. Bounce it to the outside. Berger there in the backfield with him, but he's going to slip out of Berger's arms, and he's going to pick up about 2.
Simpson on the carry. Looks like number 57, one of the Lions there to meet him. Brings up second down and 6.
Let's call it 2nd and 6 here for the Bulldogs. In Gravette territory, about the 31-yard line. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Simpson back in shotgun. Taylor to his right, trips to the bottom of your screen, single to the top. He's going to take the snap and look to throw that way, and he's going to have Hodge, who's going to be set up perfectly right in the middle, and he's going to take it to the house.
Touchdown Bulldogs! Simpson Hodge, penalty flag down.
And there's a late flag on the play that was thrown by the line judge. He's going to wave the flag off. If that would have been a late hit, that could have been...
Touchdown Bulldogs!
That could have set Gravette up in bad field position after the kickoff. So Jay ties the ball game up here. Point after attempt to come. Sarah's last PAT attempt was short. Snaps down, kick is up, and then it's right down the middle. So
Good.
with 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. This is your Bulldogs 27, Lions 26. So Becerra teeing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Kick back to the Lions. It's number 5, Tanner Eaton. 35, Brandon Ballard back to receive for the Lions. Ball is going to be kicked pretty well. And it's going to roll. Eaton's going to pick it up about the 1-yard line for the Lions. Going to look to get a block. He's going to get it to about the 13-yard line. Eaton should have let that ball roll into the end zone, because once that happens, that ball is officially dead.
Good downfield coverage there by several Bulldogs on the play. Looked like Coy and...
At least it is in Arkansas. I forget we are in Oklahoma. It could be different. So Gravette will take back over, call it the 13, 12-yard line. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lions trail by 1 point. 27-26 ball game. Roberts is going to come out with quads to his right. He's going to throw it to Mormon. Mormon's got a lot of room to run, but he's going to slip on the wet turf before he can get anything going.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. The wet grass and
stop made by Simpson.
the wet ball definitely is going to have a change in this game.
Still a decent pickup, though, for the Lions. It was there. So you said wet field conditions caused Mormon to slip up. So Roberts is going to come back out. He's going to have trips to his left under center. O'Brien, the lone back in the backfield. He's going to take it on a sweep to O'Brien. He's going to make one cut. He's going to get going upfield. He's going to break a couple of tackles. He goes down on the ground.
10 on the carry, finally brought down by Vang. Good for
Ball squared loose, but not before O'Brien was down on the ground. So Grabit moves the sticks. Have a fresh set of downs here. Roberts has twins to the top of your screen. Strong formation. He's going to take the snap, open up, hand it to O'Brien on a little power play. Call it a gain of maybe 1 or 2.
10 on the carry, brought down by Sloan. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
Play call is in. Looks like Roberts is going to be solo in the backfield, going to have trips to his left. So empty set here. He's going to have motion from left to right. That's O'Brien back to the backfield. He's going to take the snap, hand the ball off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to get to the outside, make one man miss. The second man eventually trips him up, so call it a short gain.
On the carry, met there first by Vang and Hodge. Brings up 3rd down.
So call it 3rd down and about 5 here for the Lions. Big time play here coming up for the Gravette offense. Clock approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
All right, it's a big 3rd down.
Gravette need to show some sense of urgency here. We've got under 10 seconds on the play clock. 3. And Gravette's going to get a delay of game. Bad clock management there by the offense. And it appears Coach Harrelson took a timeout before the flag was thrown.
Definitely what I want to be wasting my timeouts on is a delay of game.
And that's two critical timeouts that could end up being very critical down the road here. And going into the final minutes of the game in the fourth quarter, had to use one on a 2-point conversion, and then here. So minute 52 remaining in the third quarter. Jay still possesses a 1-point lead, 27-26. A big 3rd down and 6 coming for the Gravette offense.
All right, Bulldog fans, you cheer louder if you're on your feet. I'm just telling you, it does work that way. Gotta make some noise.
So Roberts back in shotgun, 2 tight end set, 1 receiver to each side, Deaton in the backfield with him. He's going to motion back to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to try to get outside. He's going to break a couple of tackles. He's going to fall forward, but he will be short of the sticks. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Gravette offense. Keep in mind one of the Gravette punt has been blocked tonight. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Harrelson does right here.
Brings up 4th down and short.
It appears the offense is going to stay on the field.
4th down. You got to get loud, Bulldog fans.
Roberts going to give a hard count here. Bulldogs hold their water. Gets a fresh play here from the offensive side. Roberts takes the snap. He's going to try to take it himself again. And it appears he will have enough for the 1st down. So Gravett's going to get a fresh set of downs and move the chains. From my angle up here, it is definitely a 1st down. Referees.
Looked like Sloan was there to meet him first.
Whitecap does move the chains
It
forward.
was close with the Lions' 1st down.
So not a huge gain, but it is enough. Clock now under a minute in the 3rd quarter. Be 1st and 10 for the Lions. Roberts comes out in shotgun, trips to his right. He's going to have motion from left to right. That is O'Brien. He's going to pitch the ball to O'Brien, look to get outside. He's got 1 man to meet, and he's tripped up after about a gain of 9.
Number 10 on the carry, tripped up there by 24, Culver.
You know, the whole night, O'Brien definitely looks unstoppable from up here. Really just looks like the Bulldogs defense is trying to get at his feet. You know, he's so fast on his feet, it's going to be something that they can at least take away to get him down on his knees.
O'Brien has had a very good night so far, but we need him to keep rolling. Coach Harrelson's going to let the clock wind out here in the 3rd quarter, and we're going to take it on into the 4th quarter here. So with that,
looks like
our score still remains.
The 3rd quarter.
Gravette Lions 26, Jay 27.
In favor of your Bulldogs.
4th quarter to come. So 4th quarter to start on this opening play here. Roberts, the line offense back out on the field. Roberts in a shotgun formation, 2 tight end set. Has Grimes in the backfield with him. The snap is going to be low. He recovers and throws it to Brady Mormon. Since it was a low snap, though, that kind of disrupted the play.
Pass falls incomplete, intended.
So no harm done. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Lions. Mormon was streaking down the
3rd down and 2.
Gravette sideline there. Had some space between the defender.
Looked like if he was definitely just up a couple yards, he would have caught that.
So 3rd and 2 here. Roberts is going to take the snap, hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to lower his head, pick up a head of steam, and get a 1st down.
Number 10 on the carry, tripped up by 74. Duffield.
So 1st and 10 here for the Lions. First and 10 from the Bulldog 42. Lions come out with trips to the left. O'Brien the single in the backfield. Roberts is going to hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to try to look to get outside. He's going to make one man miss before he is pushed out of bounds.
Number 10 on the carry, ran out of bounds by Taylor.
So O'Brien's going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Good job utilizing his speed, making one man miss and getting to the outside.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Coach Harrelson definitely emphasizes on getting out of the sideline because, you know, we have such good secondaries that we could obviously block very, very well on the outside.
So Roberts back in shotgun, twins to each side. He's going to dump the ball off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to try to make a cut, lowers his shoulder there. Jay defender almost looked like he grabbed O'Brien's face mask, but
Sloan brings up third down.
no laundry on the field, so that's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Lions.
It's another big third down. Are y'all watching the same game I am?
So Roberts and Deaton in the backfield, twins to each side. He's going to have motion from left to right. That's Groover. He's going to take the snap, fake to Groover, set up a screen to Deaton. He's got the wall, gets the block from Payne. Deaton's going to walk into the end zone. Great play call right there.
That was a beautiful block by Nelson Payne on that right there.
Great job by Nelson Payne. Just getting that big body in front of that corner out there, and Deaton just takes the rest.
I don't think that corner was expecting that big of a body to come up next to him, though.
Yes. Once again, Nelson Payne is 6'2", 350 pounds. That's a bit of a mismatch out there against the corner.
Definitely.
So with the touchdown, Gravette reclaims the lead, 32-27. It appears Gravette will go for 2.
You know, it seems like since we didn't get the first extra point that we're just going for 2, you know, the rest of the night.
So this will make it a 7-point game if Gravette can convert. Roberts under center. He's going to take the snap, pitch it to Groover. Groover's going to try to cut it back. He's going to get hit, but his second effort's going to get him in for the 2-point conversion.
You know, that's the good thing about Groover and a lot of big players, especially runners for the Lions. We have such a momentum for our runners, and they're such big bodies. You know, they can just take a hit and they can keep on going.
So big-time touchdown right there for Gravette. That makes it a 7-point ball game with 10 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the game. Gravette 34, Jay 27. So Barrios comes onto the field, kick it away. Hopefully coverage team can get down there and get a quick stop.
Yep.
Before the Bulldogs can move the ball upfield.
You know, so far it seems like they've been doing a pretty good job of getting downfield.
Gravette rushing some more personnel out onto the field. It appears the ball is going to get blown off the tee once again. Rain has stopped here in Jay, but been a steady breeze throughout the game. Nice cool night here. Referee gives his whistle again. Barrios is ready to kick the ball. It's going to be a little dribbler. It's going to take a couple of hops. It's still up in the air, but it appears Jay will come down with it. But nonetheless, Gravette is there to take him down, where he does pick the ball up at about the 31-yard line. So Jay will take over from there, and Gravette's defense will run back out onto the field.
Definitely looked like to me the Bulldogs didn't even know where the ball was during that.
And you get that end-over-end kick there and it's rolling on the ground, you never know what can happen. So after the Gravette touchdown, Jay's offense back on the field. Got his Simpson and Taylor both in the backfield. He's got twins on each side. He's going to have motion from his right to left, give him trips to the left. He's going to hand it off to Taylor. He's getting held on the outside there, but there is no flag. He's going to be ran out of bounds by Dylan Groover. Austin O'Brien both and Brett Callahan both. You can see their jerseys getting tugged off their shoulder pads. And
you know, for me personally, some of the refs calling out those wild calls, think they would be able to call out that holding call right there.
And, Callahan's not an easy man to contain, but unless you're cheating and holding him.
Yep.
So Simpson comes back out. He's going to have motion from right to left in the shotgun again. Going to hand it right back off to Taylor. Taylor's going to dance around a little bit and pick up about 2.
Yeah, for me it seems that Jay's not having a very good time to run up the middle. I mean, that play outside got him a first down, but me personally due to a holding call. So
brings up second down and 7.
So Jay quickly back up on the ball, 2nd and 7 here. Simpson once again in shotgun, twins to each side. Taylor's going to move to his left in the backfield. Motion from right to left, probably going to be a sweep play. Double reverse looks like. Soule's there to try this. Oh, bats the ball down. Great job right there by Bailey Soule. Trying to run a little double reverse pass
Bailey
there.
definitely just ran right back there and knocked the ball straight out of the air.
That pass was intended. It looked like he was looking for Simpson.
Yep. It looked like to me that the Bulldogs kind of got a little too far backfield on that play right there.
Plays like that take a long time to develop. Really had to contain those guys up front.
Yep.
That gives Soule a lot of time. So that's going to be 3rd and 7 here for the Bulldogs. 9:56 remaining in the game. Gravette with a 7-point lead. Shotgun trips to his left. Simpson takes the snap, looks to throw. Ball's going to be tipped again, but it will be complete. That's number 7.
Looked like Gunnar Berger got his fair share on the quarterback right there, just blowing straight through the line.
That's Dalen Simpson there on a quick little pop screen route for the Bulldogs. It's going to pick up, say, about 2. And it's going to be 4th and 5. It appears the Bulldog offense is going to stay on the field. It's a big-time moment here for the Grabit defense.
The defense playing so good tonight. This is definitely going to hopefully live up to their expectation.
Yep, good job right there with Grabit watching the football. Simpson has trips to his right. Taylor is in the backfield with him. He's going to take the ball, and Berger's going to bat it down. So Grabit's going to take over on turnover downs there.
The defense is definitely on fire tonight. Gunnar Berger, Brett Callahan, Brady Mormon, Austin O'Brien, Bailey Soule just going as hard as they can right now on the offense.
Great job. Defense. I agree. Great job right there by Berger. Simpson simply didn't look anybody off, and Berger just read his eyes the whole time and batted it down. So big moment now for the Grabit offense. Obviously 7-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Definitely needed that. 1
timeout. It could be time to stick with the same game plan you're going. Don't lay off the gas pedal here. Just try to get 6 more up on the board.
And I know Coach Childress and Coach Mobley definitely work with the linebackers. Pounded into them, reading the quarterback and watching what's going on.
So Roberts in that pistol set. He's going to hand the ball off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to be met for about a loss of 2.
It's like one of the Bulldog linemen got out their block really fast. Just came right up Austin's lane.
So clock now at under 9 minutes remaining in the game.
Play brings up 2nd down and 12.
This is definitely a time for the offensive line to bring it out their hardest with the blocking. Hopefully to secure this win that we possibly could have.
So 2nd and 12 here from the Lions from their own 38-yard line. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien's going downhill, and he's going to have a first down for the Lions.
O'Brien absolutely bolted out of there. So one thing about him is, with his speed and, his footwork, when he gets out of there, he's gone.
O'Brien definitely being able to showcase what he can do tonight whenever he has the room to run the football. So fresh set of downs here for Grabit. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. So again, the score is Grabit 34, Jay 27. Lions move the ball into Bulldog territory. Roberts comes out, trips to his right, empty set. Going to be a design draw play. He's going to take it himself, spin off a little bit, and gain about 4 or 5 for the Lions.
Look like there's a pile of Lions and Bulldogs linemen on the ground there. Look like 2 of the Lions offensive linemen pancaked one of the defensive linemen.
So that's big right there for the Grabit offense on first down, picking up 4 to 6 yards any way you can. So Grabit will come back out, single tight end. Dean's going to motion back to the backfield with O'Brien. Roberts going to take a snap, hand it off to O'Brien. He's going to be close to the sticks. We're going to wait and see where the spot is.
Looks like he's maybe a little bit short.
It appears he will be a little short, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Lions.
Run down by Sloan.
So another big-time play coming up here for Gravitte's offense. So again, clock is in our favor. Back, and he will have the first down.
Yeah, it definitely looks to me that
quarterback,
you know, the offense and the defense both are definitely showing Jay what Grabit is made of. You know, going through fast plays. We definitely have, you know, some of the fastest people I've seen. You know, just running plays, you know, getting tackles left and right very easily, you know, getting off blocks easily for the offense. So, you know, this has definitely been a great game for me personally for the offensive linemen since last year I was one of them.
So Roberts back under center. He's going to take the ball. He's going to pitch it out to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get outside. He's going to lower his head. He's going to go down on the ground.
Looked like they called it
ball scored
before the
ball did come out, and be a little bit nicer on us fans and everybody else watching the game from up here if you could just hand that ball to the referee.
1st and 10 for the Lions.
So that's going to be another first down for Gravette. Just keep moving that ball into Jay territory. Secure the football. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game. Roberts in shotgun formation. Deaton, the H-back, back there with him. He's going to take the snap, pick up a good block by Deaton, and he's going to kind of go down after about a pickup of 4 or 5 there.
Keeper brought down by 32. Sanford brings up 2nd down.
So as long as Gravette can keep moving the ball here and eventually wind up with points on the board. Everything could be smooth sailing from there. Let's call it 2nd and 6. Roberts back in shotgun. He's got twins to his left. Groover in the backfield with him. It's going to be a design keeper for Roberts. He's going to bounce off a couple of tacklers, make a cut upfield. He's going to try to run the man to the end zone. He's in for 6.
That was definitely a beautiful play by Kilby. The blocking on that was absolutely beautiful by the linemen in the secondaries. I don't think the Bulldogs expected the cutback from that. A little confused on that, definitely.
That's one of those moments where if the play doesn't work out, you trust, you know, that your man can out-athlete the other guys. And, you know, just an instance right there where Kilby pulled it down in reverse field and then made a nice cut, you know, once again with the wet field conditions. You know, Jay's defender was wide with his feet and just kind of slipped whenever Kilby gave him that nice little juke move.
You know, and that's the good thing with, you know, having times like that, you can rely on your teammates to do the right thing and, you know, block the person that may stop the touchdown.
Yep. So Barrios on to attempt the PAT. Martinez late running onto the field as his holder. Plenty of time. Snaps good, holds good, and the kick is good as well. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to go in the game. Gravette tacks on 7 more, and they are now lead 41-27 over the Bulldogs.
You know, definitely looks like we've came back in this game. I think the probably the talk the coach had with them in the locker room during halftime definitely made a difference for the second quarter.
So Gravette up 14 here. Clock not on Jay's favor, not in Jay's favor. So look for them to start throwing the ball a little more. Look for the Gravette defense to probably just bring that pressure with that interior front, and hopefully the secondary and linebackers can cover the rest. As we have seen before, Simpson can throw. So it will be important for those defensive linemen to put pressure on him and make him make a mistake.
Definitely for the secondaries to be hitting the right angles, because I've seen all night, you know, getting slipped up from the, you know, wet ground and not hitting the right angles definitely causes them enough time to recover.
So Barrios kind of squibs another one, bounces on the ground.
Good pursuit there.
Return, but their first
Osborne right there on the return for the Bulldogs just kind of gets what he can.
Like Mason Martinez and Brett Callahan, we had Hunter Deaton hurt on the field.
Yeah, kind of grabbing his hamstring like he may be cramping or something.
Injury.
Doesn't appear to be anything too serious, let's hope.
It's like cramps to me.
So we'll take a moment here and rejoin you once Deaton is off the field. So Deaton up on his feet, walking off. Hopefully it is just cramps. He's played a key role tonight in that Gravette offense, taking one screen pass to the house to give Gravette that 34-27 lead. So the Bulldogs back on offense. 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the game. Simpson and Taylor in the backfield in shotgun. He has trips to his left, single receiver to the bottom of your screen. He's going to take the snap, look downfield, throw it up. Taylor is there, and he's going to make actually a very athletic play and come down with it one-handed.
You know, I can't complain. That was a very good catch by him.
That was good athletic adjustment right there by him. That's Kenton Teigman on the coverage. That's tough for a linebacker on a speedster like Taylor. So Simpson back in shotgun, trips to his left again. Soule's putting pressure on the quarterback. Simpson throws it up. He's going to overshoot. That ball was thrown out of bounds, and they're going to get a cheap pass interference call. We'll wait and see what the call is. That ball was thrown 5 yards out of bounds.
Doesn't look like it would have been called on us.
Yeah, that's going to go against Gravette. That's another questionable call going against the Lions.
You know, tonight I've seen a lot of questionable calls from the refs. I think there's only been one call made on Jay, and that was holding.
That is not a very good call.
Grabit fans definitely not agreeing with that.
No, normally. So Grabit still is ahead by 2 scores, but 5 minutes to go. Back in shotgun, Simpson's going to take it. Jay's offense was clearly not set on the play. But once again, no flag.
Simpson's pass falls.
That takes the clock to 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the game.
Brings up second down.
So Simpson back in shotgun, twins to each side. Taylor in the backfield. He's going to squeak out, and he's wide open once again. And Jay's going to score really quickly.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Simpson to Taylor.
That's something Gravett struggled with the whole game, just Taylor leaking out of the backfield right there, and there's nobody there to cover him.
You know, and on this play and definitely on the fake punt, the receiver just went right down the middle of the field and scored.
Vacero's point after attempt is up, and it's good. So with 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the game, Lion lead is cut to 7. Gravett 41, Jay 34. Which Jay had 2 or 3 big plays there, and definitely pass interference helping them out on that touchdown. On that touchdown drive, something that I'm still going to disagree with to this moment. Nonetheless, Gravett still does hold a 7-point lead.
And you know, with as good as the offensive for the Lions has been playing, you know, I would expect another touchdown from right now just to bring the score back up to 2 touchdowns for us.
So Becerra is going to come on the kick. Gravett playing it kind of safe. Has more of a hands team in, just in case Jay does want to try to be sneaky and get an onside kick. but he will kick it deep, and it's going to be taken by number 14, Logan Rachel. He's going to pick the ball up after it squirts free. He will secure the ball, and he's going to be taken down at about the 29. So Gravette will take over from there with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the game.
Number 14 on the return, met there first by Carroll and Coy.
Jay still does have all 3 of their timeouts in the second half. Grab it down to 1. Grabit breaks the huddle. Play clock is rolling. Roberts will be under center. Twins to his right. Single tight end. O'Brien in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and sweep to O'Brien. O'Brien has the edge. He's going to smartly stay inbounds by making one cut before he then is shoved out of bounds.
Beautiful play by O'Brien.
Great little stutter step there, and then second effort.
Finally brought down.
You know, he's been having a beautiful game all night. You know, I'm not surprised if he doesn't get the Hungry Man Award for that.
O'Brien, it appears though he is down on the sideline, but he is back up on his feet. So hopefully he can shake that off really quick and get back in the game for the offense.
You know, it's the thing that I've always loved about, you know, our athletics is we have such, you know, strong-willed players that, you know, want to win and want to have a challenge, so they'll go back out there, you know, maybe with an injury, you know, and just fight till the very end.
So fresh set of downs here for Gravette. Ball in Bulldog territory now. Groover in the backfield, deep near H-back. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to fake it to Groover, put his head down, and just kind of fall forward. Looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback keeper. Stop made first there, looked like by Sloan. Brings up second down. Bulldog fans, don't wait till it's third down or fourth down. You got to let them hear you. Big
Call it
series
second
here.
and 10 again. Roberts in that pistol set. Deep near H-back. Groover in the backfield with him. Twins to the top of your screen. Martinez, your solo to the bottom. He's going to hand the ball off to Groover. Groover's going to try to make a cut, but he's going to be stopped for about a loss of 1. And Jay is going to use that first timeout.
You know, it looked like some of the
carry, met there by several Bulldogs on the far side of the field.
linemen for the Lions, you know, got at their blocks a little too soon for that.
So with that timeout taken, there's 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the game. Again, your score is Gravette 41, Jay 34.
You know, I think it would have been a good time for Coach Harrelson to possibly save some of his timeouts for this right here.
Nonetheless, with a 7-point lead, clock is in our favor. So 3rd and 12 is going to be coming up for the Grabit offense. See what Coach Harrelson pulls out of his playbook here. Does he stay conservative, or do we take a shot?
Bulldog fans, big third down. 3rd and 12.
O'Brien is back out onto the field for the offense. Roberts is going to be by himself in the backfield. Quads to his right. O'Brien, the single receiver, to the bottom of your screen. Roberts is going to take the snap. He's going to throw it over to Mormon, who's going to double pass, and he's got, that's Mason Martinez, I believe. He's going to make one-man miss, race to the end zone, and he's going to stretch the ball out, and he's in for 6.
Down, that was a beautiful play.
Coach Harrelson digging it out of the playbook.
Definitely played that very well. Definitely picked that from the bottom of the playbook. I don't even know. I think we've only ran that, you know, when I was in practice about twice, and that was last year. That was a beautiful, beautiful execution by Brady Mormon and Mason Martinez. Definitely do not think Jay was expecting that whatsoever.
Obviously, when you come out with a quad set like that, you never know what will happen. You know, Gravitte's kind of set that up, I think, for the whole night. A little Bulldog special for those who have played in Coach Harrelson's system before. They know what that is.
That was so beautiful.
I don't know if that was Brady or Bryce Mormon throwing that pass. Either way, Gravette gets 6 on the board. It's going to be a bad snap. Barrios is going to try to pick it up, but after that, it is dead. Nonetheless, with 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining,
Extra point.
Gravette up 47-34. Big time play right there. Coach Harrelson pulling one out of the hat.
You know, and that's a good thing is we have so many good players that play absolutely beautiful at their spots, but they also have, you know, siblings, Brady and Bryce Mormon, you know, Mason and Lane that played the same exact position. So, you know, having a big brother, you know, that plays, you know, that possibly plays with you. I know Brady and Bryce and Lane and Mason all played together. You know, you kind of pick up some of the skills that they have, like, you know, passing, for that example.
So as soon as I saw that ball go to Mormon, I saw Martinez streaking down the sideline. It's just one of those moments where, like I said, if you've played in Harrelson's system, you knew what was coming.
Yep. I think every time I've seen that happen in the game, it's always scored for a touchdown. So.
Yeah, I can remember back to 2008. We pulled a Cardinal special on Farmington, a little flea flicker, and we got 7 off of it. So a little deja vu down memory lane for me. Barrios set to kick off. He's going to kick the ball. It's going to be fielded by Hodge. Hodge is going to take it and fall forward at about the 36-yard line.
Hodge on the return, tripped up by number 23 for the Lions.
Brady Mormon there to bring him down.
You know, there's been so many lines that have has had a great game tonight. You know, Gunnar Berger, Brandon Ballard, Drew Hendren, Bailey Soule, you know, almost all the defensive line has had a good job. So is the offense, you know. I think overall they've just been played absolutely phenomenal tonight.
So 3:31 remaining in the game. Gravette does have a 13-point lead. Jay takes over after the line kickoff. Simpson in shotgun. He's going to have motion from right to left. Fake to that man. He's getting held. Drew Hendren was getting held right there. But his pass is going to be complete once again to Taylor.
You know, for a Kitten Teichman, for a linebacker that big, it kind of puts some pressure on him to be the only one out there at that point.
That's going to be a gain of almost... Call it a gain of about 30 for the Bulldogs. Simpson back in shotgun. He's looking to throw once again. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to tuck the ball himself and run, it looks like. Berger there in pursuit. Simpson is going to go down. He's going to stay in bounds, which is big for the Gravette defense right now. So the clock will continue to roll.
You know, knowing that he's been in the backfield almost every pass, you know, fumbling to find someone, that I think our secondary did a good job at keeping the receivers nice and guarded. So, you know, the line and the linebackers had enough time to get in there.
So Simpson takes the snap with trips to that side. He's going to make the throw. The receiver's going to go down to his knees and make the catch for him.
Pass complete to 14, Ryan.
That's Brendan Ryan on the reception.
Campbell on that tackle. Looks like he just jumped straight over him.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 for the Bulldogs. Moving quickly here. Simpson in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, look to his left. Pressure is going to be applied. He's going to tuck it down himself and run. He's got a little bit of space. Then he's just going to go out of bounds to stop the clock. That's Austin O'Brien there to force him out of bounds. But they will be inside the Gravette 15-yard line with a fresh set of downs. 2:16 remaining to go in the game.
You know, to me, it looks like some of the defensive linemen with such a good game they've had getting a little tired, it looks like. Drew Hendren slowed down a little bit on that.
Simpson coming back out in shotgun. Taylor in the backfield, trips to his left, single receiver to the bottom of your screen. Simpson's going to leak out. O'Brien's going to be there to push him out of bounds at about the 6-yard line.
Taylor on the reception.
2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Just again, look for something right here. With Ryan, solo receiver, or Taylor. Trips, he's going to fake to Ryan. And, oh, great job by Brady Mormon right there. Almost coming up with another interception.
Up by number 23, intended for Hodge.
So Gravitte's going to take their final timeout of the game here.
I think this is a good time to take a timeout, especially with some of the mishaps on those last couple of drives by the offense. Coach Malby to readjust and, Coach Childress to get the line in check on that.
So 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Gravette still possesses a 13-point lead. Jay has the ball on the Gravette 7-yard line. Once again, we want to thank everybody that has tuned in with us tonight. Just told earlier we had over 80 viewers. That's pretty awesome. We appreciate you guys. So again, huge thanks to the Gravette Athletic Booster Club and Arvest Bank in Gravette. So Jay back out on offense. Simpson in shotgun, trips to his left. Taylor in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to Taylor, who's going to go right up the middle.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Taylor on the carry.
And Jay will add 6 to the board. Dylan Gruber on the receiving end of a blow there from Taylor. Like I said, Taylor is 5'11", 210 pounds. So 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Point after attempt pending. Sarah's kick is up, and it is good.
Extra point attempt is
So that
good.
puts the score at Grabit 47, Jay 41. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. This will be interesting to see what Jay decides to do here. Grabit does have a hands team out. Grimes and Rachel back deep just in case. It appears they are going to attempt an onside as Sarah is left-footed, and there it is. Mason Martinez smartly fields the football and falls down. So Grabit will take over about their own 46-yard line. 2 minutes exactly on the clock remaining in the game. Jay still with 2 timeouts, so it will be important here for Grabit to get a first down.
Definitely, this is the point for the offense where, even though they're playing good the whole game tonight, this is a time that they just need to prove that they have, that one last, push to get the win for us.
Yeah. Look for Jay here to possibly bring some pressure from their linebacking core, and it's going to come down in the trenches here in the final 2 minutes of the game. Roberts in shotgun formation. O'Brien's going to be back there with him. Roberts is going to keep it himself and try to get outside. Wisely going to cut it upfield to stay in bounds.
It definitely seems like a whole bunch of Bulldogs were going up there. It looked like the blocking was pretty good. Just one man got a little bit outside and was able to make the tackle.
If anything right here, Jay will try to push, Grab it offense out of bounds and try to save those timeouts.
As fast as runners and receivers that we have, outside or toward the sideline is where Coach Harrelson always wants them to run. That makes, so much easier for them, but we can get a lot of yardage on that.
So clock is ticking, minute 20 remaining. Roberts in shotgun formation. Deaton, your H-back with him. Mormon in motion from right to left. He's going to fake to Mormon, put his head down, and pick up about 3 this time. Jay will now spend their second timeout of the half. So that stops the clock at 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Quarterback keeper. Timeout on the field by the Bulldogs. Brings up 3rd down.
Gravit can pick up, if they don't pick up the first down here, say we get 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah.
I bet Coach Harrelson ends up just going for it.
Yeah.
Because why not, right?
Yeah. There's been some pretty big risks tonight also, especially with that last play that could have had that was a touchdown. I saw there were 3 guys on Mason Martinez. Luckily, the one that was definitely on, that was for surely possibly would have, had a mishap in that tripped and fell. So, just see what Coach Harrelson can pull out of the books.
Well, it's moments like these where fans and the parents and everybody else attending the game where you kind of feel your stomach starting to knot up. You don't really know what to expect. You want the best.
Really right now the game could go either way.
So let's hope it goes for the good guys. So here we go. 3rd down and 7 for the Lions. Ball just right across midfield. Roberts is going to be in the backfield with Deaton as his H-back. He's going to motion O'Brien from left to right. He's going to take the snap, fake it to O'Brien, keep his feet plugging, and he's going to come up, it looks to be about 1 yard short of the first down.
That was a good run by Kilby. It looked like there was a whole bunch of Bulldogs on top of him just piling.
Keeper once again.
So Jay is going to spin their final timeout with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining. And I bet Coach Harrelson sends his offense back out there.
Definitely. It seems like Coach Harrelson the whole entire night is just like, just pounding it into Jay, telling him, stating it that we want to win.
If I were a betting man here, I wouldn't doubt if you see Bailey Soule getting the football.
Definitely. I can agree with you on that one.
Maybe possibly right here, Coach Harrelson's going to give a hard count, see if they jump off sides. And
both teams have been pretty good about, staying on sides.
Sure enough, there he is. Bailey Soule back in the backfield. Callahan and Deaton, hopefully they can pave the way and those guys up front. Bailey Soule's going to lower his shoulder. He's got a first down. Gravitte's going to run the clock, and they're going to take the victory back to Arkansas with them.
45 on the game.
I definitely do not think that the Bulldogs were expecting him to run outside. They all piled in the middle right there.
Yep. Once again, great job by Coach Harrelson baiting that play into it all night, allowing Soule to get outside and just lowering his shoulder.
This has been a good game, for the Lions. Also for the Bulldogs, they played very well tonight.
Yep. So one of the most beautiful formations for the home or for the away team, for the team you're rooting for. Grabit comes out in the victory formation, and Roberts is just going to take a knee. So Grabit's going to come across the border about 20 minutes and go home with a win. Big time win leading up into week 1 of conference next week at Lincoln.
This is a good proving ground, especially going into next week, that even though we were in the first quarter down a little, we still came up and came up with the win.
Yep. So great gutsy effort tonight by both teams.
That'll be the final play.
Gravette making just a few more plays than Jay.
Yep. Your Bulldogs will be back here taking on the Inola Longhorns.
So that's going to do it. Clock officially hits 0, and Gravitte's going to come across the border and leave with a 47-41 victory. So with that, Gravette goes into conference play with a 2-1 record. Next week, we'll travel to Lincoln before finally ending up back at home against Pea Ridge. So new season slated for next week. Everybody's record is 0-0. Obviously, this win will be big going into conference, but, what's some positives to take away here from the first and second half?
I think, the defense, did absolutely well, especially the linemen and the linebackers and the secondaries. The secondaries really played it off well. The offense did good, apart from some of the, me personally, I'd say ridiculous flags by the refs and calls, that didn't look like they were going to be called, but,
but that's one of those things you can't control.
Yeah.
You can control what you can, and the uncontrollables, you let those get to you, and you're just going to fall even further in the hole. But
yep. I think we're ready for next week.
Just one of those things. Obviously, we want to start out 1-0 in conference next week, going to Lincoln.
Yep.
To wrap this up, obviously, a lot better tonight running the football, set it up, for those screen plays. Obviously, Deaton took one to the house, and then I believe we had another one.
Yep.
Obviously, I great offensive game plan, I believe. Coach Harrelson and his staff, just a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah.
If you say, if we say. But other than that, it's always great. You're going into conference with a 2-1 record, and some momentum going to Lincoln next week.
Yep.
So before we wrap this up, we once again want to thank our sponsors, Arvest Bank and Gravette, and Gravette Athletic Booster Club. We thank you guys so much for allowing this to take place, and thank you to our viewers tonight. I heard we had a great number. Hopefully next time you can be there, but if not, be with us all 10 weeks throughout the season. So for Ethan McKenzie and Grayson Brown, we will see you next week.